you have to let go of the idea that you know how you want things to work out. And instead of pushing an agenda, or in this case, forcing a friendship and a relationship and trying to take it to the next level, letting go of the idea that that relationship is meant to be in your life and open up to the possibility that there could be something out there that is much better suited for you. Hey guys, so today I am going to be talking about a very emotional topic. So today we're talking about how to uncover blocks within ourselves. So if you feel like you're trying to get something and the universe is blocking it or it's just not working out, trust that it's not working out for a very, very, very good reason. The example that I'm going to share with you today is about love life, but the same concept can be applied to anything from work and career to getting a new home to making new friends or to even getting something published. Everything that we talk about on this channel can be tied into whatever you're going through, and if you have stumbled upon this video, then watch it until the end, because you never know what it might unlock inside of you and the way that this exercise could help you in the near future. On this channel, I try to keep things as real as possible. I use examples from my real life, which is what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to change all the names. The story today is about two people, Harry and Sally. So Harry and Sally dated very casually for a few months a few years ago. They stopped being friends and then they bumped into each other a year after they ended things, and then started talking and rekindling their friendship. Although nothing physically happened, the connection that's there, the emotional one, was still strong enough to the point where Harry wouldn't hang out with Sally if he were dating someone. That Harry has a new girlfriend, and Sally is continuously trying to throw herself at Harry because she wants a boyfriend, and she is looking at the situation and she is saying, I want a boyfriend and we have that type of connection, so if you wanted a girlfriend, you should have just been with me. And the way that it's all happening is that Harry's girlfriend is uncomfortable with the situation, trying to set firm boundaries that any behavior that goes beyond a positive friendship isn't appropriate, and that any friend that he's previously slept with or dated should support them being together if that person is going to stay in his life. So after Sally learns this and she can't get on board and support the relationship, she starts getting into her old habits of, I want that thing, which is Harry, and I will use my old tricks to get back what I once had. Through drinking, through incessant messaging, and by throwing herself at him every little corner she can. If you pause and you take a few steps back and we look at it from Sally's perspective, she wants something that she previously had. In the past, it was something that didn't necessarily fuel either one with positivity, and that's why the relationship broke off. But now that there's someone new in Harry's life, Sally is having these feelings of, that was mine, I want it, and she starts changing herself. She starts emulating the Instagram of Harry's girlfriend to try to show that she's the same type of girl, that she is someone that he should consider to be with. And the issue here is that Sally is trying to change herself to get something that she thinks is good for her, even though there's probably something much better suited for her out there. So the message here is that you have to let go of the idea that you know how you want things to work out. And instead of pushing an agenda, or in this case, forcing a friendship and a relationship and trying to take it to the next level, letting go of the idea that that relationship is meant to be in your life and open up to the possibility that there could be something out there that is much better suited for you. Just by being how you are, not by changing anything about yourself. So the block here, and in most cases, whether it's in your career or your home life or your financial life or your love life, is that when we start focusing on what we have to change about ourselves to get the things we think we want, we start losing our personal power. And when we start losing our personal power, we stop becoming so magnetic. We actually lessen our magnetic charge. We become less attractive to the things that we desire. And we start siphoning off who we are to fit a mold. In this case, Sally wants to be the mold of Harry's girlfriend when she has her own beauty and she has her own power and she has her own positive light that looks very different from the girlfriend of Harry. And her light isn't less beautiful, it's just different. So when you're thinking to an area of your life where you feel blocked, start to ask yourself, and ask yourself honestly, am I being delusional? Am I thinking that I need to change myself to receive the things that I truly want, for the type of relationship that I want, or the type of job I want, or the type of home that I want? Or am I allowing myself to be who I really am and acknowledge everything that's showing up for me in the present day without forcing, without pushing, without being disrespectful to others? So the way that we move forward from here is to say, okay, where am I disrespecting myself? Where am I trying to hide or smother my light? Where am I not being who I truly am? And where am I doing a disservice to everything that I've created in my life so far that is beautiful? And the way that we do that is we grab a crystal or a stone from the ground or a flower, and we sit with it, and we start to think of all the areas where we feel blocked. And you have to breathe into it, and you have to feel into your body. So if you're feeling like you're wanting to unblock your love life and how people who might be potential partners see you, then start to feel it in your body, in your mind, and just start to connect with that darkness and those blockages and that pain. And then as you hold the crystal, the flower, or the rock, whatever you choose to have as your release item, you put it in your hand, and then you allow all of that darkness to move through you. Make sure you inhale and allow it to fall into the receptacle. This is the receptacle. So allow it to go in and allow it to just fall in there completely. Don't hold anything back. Send it in to be fully released from your body, and ask for fresh energy to enter your body, mind, and energy field that positively supports you in these areas that were previously blocked. And feel the freshness that enters into your body, mind, and energy field as you breathe. Sometimes it feels good to yawn, sometimes it feels good to cough. Sometimes you'll be moved to tears. And just allow the energy to shift out of you if it's heavy and blocking you, and go into the receptacle, and then feel the freshness and the openness. And then when you're ready, and you've done this for long enough, because some of you will need more time, and that's okay, this is just a short video, it's important for you to take these receptacles and either throw them in a garden in mud, or place them on a selenite crystal, and just do this as often as you need. Sometimes it can be even more cathartic to feel those blocked feelings and to journal them out right after. So if you do this and you want to journal after to see what's moved or what your subconscious has to say, I encourage you to write on a piece of paper and just say, subconscious mind, what is it that you wish to tell me right now? And allow it to write back to you. Our subconscious minds are what run everything in our life. And the more we become friends with our subconscious mind and start speaking with it, we start to uncover why we are being held back in certain areas, what our fears are, and how we can overcome them. A lot of times when we're acting out, we start to blame others instead of looking at ourselves and acknowledging where we are holding ourselves back, because other people are not responsible for what we're going through. We are responsible for what we're going through. And all we can do is let people know what it is that we want, what we will accept and what we will not accept. And if other people can't respect your boundaries, then they have got to go, because it is not worth it for even a minute to have yourself question your own power, or to have yourself question, am I worth it? If you want a relationship like Sally, then own who you are. Don't try to become a carbon copy of something that you see someone likes. Allow yourself to move on, to let go, to cherish your friendships, but also to respect them and know that certain friendships have a place in your life at different times, as do jobs, as do homes, as do cities in your life, and you have to just honor those phases and open up to what's really in front of you. And if that means that you have to close the door on an old phase, do it. Let it go. It will just make you feel so much better, so much clearer. And then once you do that, you'll start to notice that everything that you've wanted in life, it's all just going to click in. It's all just going to happen. It's all just going to flow to you. And that's why the phrase, when it rains, it pours, is so true, because once you shift your energy, everything else starts lining up, and it becomes this force with inertia that starts knocking down all the dominoes, and you really set yourself up on a great path. And the same is true if you're trying to work against yourself and block yourself. If you're blocking yourself, you're like, okay, I'm choosing this path, I'm blocking myself, let's speed up the momentum, let's keep blocking myself. And I don't think you want that. I don't think that's why you're watching this video. So let me know how it goes with the releasing ritual. It's so good to do at any time, but make sure that you can do it on a day where you have maybe an hour or two to yourself, because when you let go of energy, it takes for me it takes a few hours, depending on what's going on, to fully feel the release, depending on how significant it is. And it also can take a few days. So don't rush the process, just keep doing it. And let me know if you like this video. I did this a lot a few years ago when I was going through a really big transition from working a 9-to-5 job to freelancing. And every month I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. And I had all these fears and all these blocks, and this is how I removed the fears and blocks. I acknowledged them, I faced them. I am so happy I did it, because it really works. And I feel great afterwards. Okay, bye. Talk to you later. Also, leave me comments about what other types of videos you want, because I just am sharing things from my own life, because if you're watching this, it means that somewhere in the ethers, we are vibing on the same wavelength. So what I'm going through, you're going through too. And I want to hear from you. Follow me on Instagram at LoveTheAlchemist, and visit lovethealchemist.com for more videos. I have tons of yoga articles. I have tons of travel articles as well, if you like traveling, and I'm always creating new content. So definitely reach out with contact requests. Bye!